My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. Jacob and I are going to walk through most of our bets for UFC Vegas 60 Sandhagen versus Song. Before we jump in, become a premium member because premium members, A, get to see all of our bets, not just the ones in this video, which is not all of them, and B, they get the bets the minute we place them. And you're going to see there's been some solid line movement this week. So anybody who is a premium member who saw these bets early and followed early, going to get some nice closing line value. A couple of these actually like doubled. The odds doubled against you if you're just watching now, which is Friday. So become a premium member. It is only $10 a month. You hit a bet, you're good. I don't know what your unit size is, but you're good, right? You cover many months or years worth of membership. It's $10 a month. It includes all of our bets, all of our picks, all of our DraftKings plays, all of our fantasy plays, our DraftKings optimizer, and a ton of other stuff. Go to WeWantPicks.com. At the top, click Become a Member. And here's some recent successes. So we're coming off the heels of UFC 279. A bunch of you tweeted, DM'd, reached out saying that you absolutely crushed. And we'll be very quick here. With Dave Broom cashed some very real money. He's ready to double his unit size by following along. Elias Pacero did the member-only parlay. So we have a parlay that's for members only. He made $3,000 off of that last week. And then it looks like Mike Real Battle Sauce spent $2,500 or $2,800 to win $11,300. It's working, guys. WeWantPicks.com. At the top, click Become a Member. And if you want $50, as you know, we have sportsbook partnerships. Go to WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of those apartments, affiliates, or partners. Make a deposit, and we'll send you $50 as a thank you. That's WeWantPicks.com/bets. And if people didn't hear what the F I said because you were dancing around like Vanna White,
the sign language. I was doing the sign language. Hearing and
Vanna Whiting my intro. Absolute.
I'm
Muppet.
a weatherman. I make it rain.
So here are some of my bets. Before I jump in, though, weigh-ins are over. Only three meaningful things to touch on. One, Aspen Ladd missed weight. It's not the first time. What an absolute clown show, coming off 2 losses in a row. Neither one looked good. Now missed weight. I liked her to beat Sarah McMahon. I'm almost positive I'm going to switch my pick.
And I did switch mine.
Jacob switched his. I will probably end up switching mine as well. I just... she missed weight, and she actually didn't look bad missing weight. It was almost like it was on purpose.
Yeah, she didn't care. It doesn't look like she cares anymore.
Yeah, so anyway, Aspen Ladd missed weight. Alan Amidovsky missed weight, but then made it, right? So no big deal there.
He's going to try to make it. It's only like a quarter pound, so I think he really wants that 20%. He didn't want to lose that 20%. Sure.
And then the third is, listen, I picked Mata. Jacob picked Van Camp. That face-off, holy shit, there's about 1.5 foot difference between those two.
It's going to
very
in the cage,
sizes.
It's going to look like a 170 versus a 155, or maybe even a 185er versus a 155er. He's a big dude.
And I haven't full-on switched my Mata pick yet, but that may be another one where I might go the other way. Because frankly, it's a striker versus striker. Mata's got some. He's probably the better pure striker, but he's pretty undersized in that matchup. But Van Camp also was flatlined in his last fight, so you never know. Let's jump into my bets. I got Chidi Inja Kawani. This is another one. Premium members, you got this at -101. Is now -127. The reality is, it is a tough fight, but the dude hits like an absolute truck, and his opponent is slow, physically slow. So if Chidi keeps that speed, fires away, makes Gregory Rodriguez pay every time he takes a step forward, Chidi dominates this fight. I basically got him at even money, and that is not the trend. Bill Algio, I got him at +115. He's now +110. So, I was ahead of the line, but there wasn't a ton of movement there. The reality is Andre Touchy-Feely is the more talented, well-rounded fighter. But his best days are behind him. His chin is gone. He relies on that quite a bit. And I compared him to Cody Garbrandt in the DraftKings video, and he's basically a Cody Garbrandt. Always the more talented fighter, and he's just not getting those wins at this point in his career. Daniel Zellhuber, light years ahead of his opponent. Just absolute light years ahead against Ogden. You guys, this is the biggest movement I have. -230 I got him for. He's now -380. So again, premium members, you are seeing these bets the second that we place them. And if you followed along on that one, you got some decent money. -380, I don't think I would spend that now, frankly. Minus 230. I'm very glad I did spend it. Javid Bajaret, minus 194. I like him, man. He's very well-rounded. He can defend takedowns. He can do takedowns. He's got solid striking. I love Bajaret quite a bit here. And at the almost 2-to-1 odds, I'm okay with that. And the only prop bet I have is Lona Lukbumi most takedowns landed. That is a Bet Online exclusive. Essentially, this is just saying who gets more takedowns in that fight. If it's a tie, you get your money back. And if Loma gets more takedowns, which she will, she's getting takedowns in every single one of her fights. Her opponent's not really going to, be looking for takedowns here. Not the greatest odds in the world, but these takedown prop lines are almost a guarantee because it's, anything could happen in a fight as far as who wins or loses, but it's not very often that you see somebody shooting takedowns that never shot takedowns before. WeWantPicks.com/bets. Jump in the Bet Online. They're the only ones with that prop bet. If you make a deposit, I'll send you $50. And then we have the premium member parlay. This has hit. Last week, 2 legs hit. The week before, 4 legs hit. The week before that, 3, I believe, or all 4. This is hitting every single week, and it's a safety parlay. The first 2 legs are very, very confident every single week. Get a little riskier with the third, a little riskier with the fourth. Only members can see that, but that is up now, and that has been up since Sunday. Jakey boy, got a lot going on.
Yeah, we got a lot going on because we have been winning. A lot going on. It's a Freudian slip there. A lot going on because we've been winning like crazy. You guys didn't know, lock of the week, 10-fight winning streak, all underdogs this week. Pat Sabatini, always lock of the week, but I had to give you guys the underdog as well. But Pat Sabatini, let's start off with him. 6 units, minus 200. You can get better value on him now, and I would recommend it. It's minus 185 on some books, minus 180 on some books. I think he absolutely dominates the fight. It should be a mostly grappling, wrestling heavy matchup, and there's no doubt about that he is the better wrestler and better grappler in this matchup. Now, Damon is a good wrestler. He is a good grappler. And Pat Sabatini has talked about in the past trying to get finishes. And if he starts chasing finishes, he might find himself in some trouble. But Pat Sabatini is the much better wrestler and grappler in this matchup. Minus 200. I thought he was going to be minus 250, minus 300 in this matchup versus Damon Jackson. I put 6 units on it to win 3, to get 3 units back on that. But I had to give you guys the underdog lock of the week as well. I was felt a little bit pressured into this pick. I knew that Cameron was going to win. He was my pick from the entire week from the start. But he wasn't going to be my lock of the week until everyone's like, we got to have an underdog. So I was like, you know what? Let's make Cameron Van Camp the underdog lock of the week. But as the week goes on, I feel better and better about it. The weight cut was not an issue for him. He was in sweats a half an hour before the weigh-ins, looking good, feeling good. I was worried about maybe he was going to be one of those late weigh-ins. It's one of those things you kind of keep your eye on. But he looked fantastic, and he is going to be huge in the Octagon versus Mata. I think he can get it done. Got the better value there. I took him at 161. Earlier in the week, he was plus 190. So those have moved all the way from plus 190 to plus 146 now. And after the weigh-ins and the face-offs, as Angelo said, I wouldn't be surprised if this closes to a plus 130, plus 120 situation. 3 units on my dude Cameron Van Camp, Indiana zone. Then we got Sonia Dong. This is probably going to be an all-out war. 5-round war back and forth. I'm a big Corey guy as well, but I just think the value is in the underdog in Sonia Dong. I think he is finding his power. The speed will be there. He can touch Corey the same way that Piotr Jan was touching him. And if he's touched him in that same way, I think he can find his chin and maybe get a knockout. So I played Sonia Dong as the underdog at plus 182 units. And then on the flip side of that, I also took the under 4.5. So you drop down to prop bets. I skipped over Pat Sabatini for a second, but Sonia Dong and Corey under 4.5 plus 120, 2 units. I think that Song not only gets the win, but gets the win inside the distance as well. So that's what I kind of doubled down on. But if Corey gets a weird submission or something, then I kind of make my money back on the Sonia Dong moneyline bet. Pat Sabatini minus 3.5. You're only going to find this at Bet Online. So go to WeWantPicks.com/bets. Get your Bet Online bet. I think this is one of the best values on the entire card. Pat Sabatini minus 3.5. He can win inside the distance, or he wins 30-27 on all 3 judges' scorecards. And you can get Pat Sabatini for plus money in this fight. It seems crazy to me. I put another 2 units on Pat Sabatini, so I have 8 total units on Patty Sabatini, and I'm not worried about it in the slightest. Next one is Chidi and Gregory. Fight does not go the distance. I kind of feel this is like a trap bet, but the money's moving in my direction, so I kind of feel a little bit better about that. I got it for minus 200 for our premium members earlier in the week. Now minus 260. I wouldn't be surprised if this closes minus 300. I put 2 units on it. The thing that only worries me in this is Gregory with his wrestling. He could slow this fight down, but he usually comes in, just stands right in front of you and throws bombs. And if he does that, somebody is probably going to knock somebody out. So I had the Chidi Gregory fight does not go the distance. I have another Chidi bet for the premium members. Become a premium member. You'll see that on there. I'm not going to tell you the units, not going to tell you what it is, but it's a pretty good bet I feel great about. So check my premium members for the Chidi bet on that one. The next one is another, the Van Camp and Motto, under 1.5. This is plus money. I think these guys stand and bang. Cameron comes out, tries to make a statement. Motto will stand in front of you and try to box you. The range and power of Cameron, if he doesn't choose to wrestle, is going to be an issue for Motto. So I like Cameron as the underdog pick, and I like the under 1.5 as well, because I think these boys get after it to start off this card in the right way, plus 120. And then I have another 3-fight parlay for the members, so you can check that out as well. I put 1.5 units on it, so I was feeling pretty confident on it. Some things happen in weigh-ins. Check out the membership and check out the parlay and see if you like it. And we'll see if it hits.
Well, those are most of our bets for UFC Vegas 60. Become a premium member now. WeOwnPicks.com. At the top, click Become a Member. It's freaking $10 a month. Like, seriously. Like, what are we talking about here? It's $10 a month. It includes all the bets the minute we place them. DraftKings ownership, DraftKings projection, a DraftKings optimizer, all of our picks, all of our raw notes, fantasy plays for Monkey Knife Fight, prize picks, and so much more. It's $10 a month. $2.50 a week. We will never touch that price point. Do not be a cheap bastard. WeOwnPicks.com. At the top, click Become a Member. What could you possibly want?
Now, I was going to say, if you want some real man bets, if you guys are watching this video and you want some real man bets, watch our live stream Saturday. I'll be live for the fights, for the prelims. Tune in. We have some fun, and I bet on every single fight. So if you want to tail me, if you want to fade me, whatever it is, tune in Saturday for the live stream. We have a lot of fun doing those.
All right, well, watch Jacob Saturday live before and during the fights, and we'll see you for the rest of our content later this week.
Love you.